Greetings everyone, and welcome back to even more of my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play with Mira, the Mage. Okay, before we continue on, there is one little thing I wanna say first, and this is that from this moment onwards I am gonna use the DLC items, since I looked through them once again and I found that not all of them are quite cheating for my current level, like say this belt, like which I'm wearing right now. Like, seriously, it doesn't add something that significant which, say, make me completely undefeatable, you know, just a slight bonus. And yeah, so from this moment I'm gonna start using these items. Well, maybe except for this helm, since +2 to all attributes on my current level is still considered as cheating to me. So I will keep it for now. Plus, you know, it free up some space. Anyhow, now we are back to camp and I have tons of gifts to everybody. And I'm gonna start with you, my love. And you guys might be thinking like, she is at the 100 with me right now, why would I give her the present anyways? The thing is, I am not that type of guy who, you know, just set the goal to conquer this woman, and once this woman is conquered, just forget about her. I'm not like this, and I'm still taking care of her, and I mean a lot. And I think you might like these little bracers.
Why, thank you so much.
Well, it did not she did not sound like she was very pleased with that, but I'll go with that. How do you feel, my dear? Dear?
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Oh. Is that so? Maybe we need to talk. I hope nothing serious though.
Of course.
Yeah, like, I wanna know what you're gonna do, like, once this is all over.
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
You know, I would like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
I'd love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Yep. If it is possible, I'm gonna travel with you wherever it goes. Absolutely, no doubt in this. Okay, Zevran, do I have something you might like? I don't think so. So let's just talk.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Yeah, since we know each other a little bit better now, can you tell me a little bit more about your adventures?
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
Well, you've certainly talked like you had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
Well, like, I'm not this type of guy who would stand for every mages in the world. Like, all the mages are different, like, say, this Uldred. He's like an absolute opposite of me. But how exactly was this meddling of politics?
How should I know? I got the impression it involved sex, but then I get that impression about most everything. Odd, really. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
To be honest, I'm surprised she didn't try to kill you.
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
And let me guess, you weren't quite upset about it, did you?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
Yeah, you got lucky, you little bastard.
I got stupid, in fact, and very lucky. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
So, let me guess, you never mixed business with pleasure.
Oh, I might be convinced. I think that it would take being captured and tied up by a beautiful woman at the very least.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about me, sorry. It's just so you won't make any illusions about this.
You should see your face when you say that. But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
Yep, I know. He approves that much because I defied him. But sorry, Zevran, no. My heart is occupied. And Alistair, I accidentally happened to find quite an interesting amulet you might like.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
Dude, you were with me at the castle. Seriously.
Oh, the Jarl's study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Well, I don't exactly know, but it's yours.
Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from it. When? He recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Yeah, let's not make more out of this than it is.
Right. Let's go then. And thanks again.
Well, I know I might be a little harsh, but seriously. Let's talk. It's been a while since we actually talked.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Why did you keep your birthright a secret? Since now I know a little more of the truth about you.
You never asked?
Nah, that's the cheap answer, really.
Alright. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then, after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
How about... Oh, by the way, I'm a heir of the throne.
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
But seriously, what would happen if the people find out about this?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
Seriously, why not?
Hello? Have you met me? I'm no leader of men. I don't want to be the person sitting on the throne and making decisions that affect the lives of others. It just isn't me. I guess I should be thankful that Arl Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's alright. Oh, I hope he's alright. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do.
Don't worry about this, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Yep. I'm really balancing on the sword, and you are just neutral to me. Well, nothing else that I can say about this. Stan, and I know exactly what you like. I found some fancy picture in the castle.
Unexpected. Thank you.
You're welcome. You wanna talk?
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind for now. Something you mentioned?
Speak then.
Enough.
Then I suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Oh, and before I forget, my hungry Alistair, where are you? Here.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
No problem, man. I know you're always hungry, so here we go. Right, next one is Morrigan. I'll speak to the Shale last one. And Morrigan, I have a nice fancy ring for you. I know it's been a while since we've talked, so don't you mind. Here.
Interesting.
Oh, really? You don't like rings anymore?
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Seriously, is there anything that can be done for the possessed mage?
'Tis the child abomination you speak of from the haunted castle? If what you seek is to remove the demon from the child without harming the child, there is a way indeed. There is a connection between the child and the demon, one which can be followed to the demon's true form within the Fade. There, the demon can be battled directly. Only a mage may enter the Fade. It requires lyrium and a group of mages to cast the ritual, neither of which we have, yes? And, had we those things, it would still fall on one mage alone to defeat the demon. No simple task, but there you have it.
Well, agreed. Sorry guys, throat. Well, I'm gonna be the one who gonna enter the Fate and basically actually knew all these things, so sorry Morrigan, you told me nothing new. And my glowy fiery shell. Still sighing, I know. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of your background, like how did you end up in this village?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well.
Sorry guys.
My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
Well, I take that you didn't like this Wilhelm.
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Not exactly. It was a fortune, in fact.
Good. Clearly, I am worth it.
I thought you really enjoy scaring humans.
I'd have happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh.
Ah, indeed. Well, I think I'm done for now.
Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
True. Sorry guys, my throat is really... I don't know what's wrong. Alright, so... No. We did not speak to you, my mangy. Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, I cannot miss this part, really. Okay, now we are done in the camp. And here is the thing, guys. Well, before, like, I was planning going directly into the tower, a mage's tower, and, you know, getting the help of the mage in order to get into the Fate. But, you know, this is still fresh in my memory that I was the one who was dying the most. And you know, while in Fate I'm gonna be all by myself, alone, and without relying on anybody. So instead of going to the Mage's Tower directly, what I think I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna do more mercenary job, and I am setting a specific goal for today, and this goal is, if it's possible, to collect 92 gold, or get at least as close to it as I possibly can, because I really think that I need a new equipment. And I just happen to know the one I'd really like to have. So I think this brat can wait for my return. I seriously need to make some things happen first, and I think I'll stick with my current team right now. And let me go back to the Radcliffe village. I remember that I forgot last time about this smith's daughter somewhere in a castle. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go and really make a quick check of the chantry board to see maybe there's some kind of jobs that I can add to. And after that I will go to the castle and see if there the daughter is somewhere in one of those rooms I have probably missed before. And once I am done with all this, I'm gonna go back to the den room, because I think that's quite a lot of things I have in here, like from the chantry boards and while performing my tasks. So let's see really quickly. The chanter's board, like something other than collecting stuff. Caravan.